Lasers are addictive, right? I already have 3 CO2s in my shop. Why would I need another laser? That's what I thought when I started talking to Thunder Laser about the new Aurora Lite, which is the latest offering in the Aurora series and a fiber laser. Now, I was really excited about this because new tools are always fun, but I really wanted to understand what it could do and why it might be a good fit for my shop. After having this for about a month and really starting to learn how to use it, I'm going to share with you the 4 reasons that I think the Aurora Lite might be a great addition to your shop. Some of them are fiber specific and some are Aurora Lite specific. I am brand new to fiber lasers, so this is not an in-depth technical review comparing multiple brands and multiple lasers, and it's not a tutorial. This is just really sharing my experience with having this laser for a month, of the things that I'm loving about it and the reasons that I think it might be a good option if you're thinking about adding one to your shop. The first and probably the most obvious is to mark metal. And all fiber lasers can do this. And yes, my CO2 can do this. I know someone's going to tell me in the comments that you can mark it with a marking spray, but that's a totally different thing and doesn't do the same thing that a fiber laser can do. A fiber laser can anneal the metal, it can etch the metal, it can engrave the metal, and it can do all different metals from aluminum to stainless steel, and even those very cool brass coins that people do with the 3D engraving using depth maps. That is something that is definitely on my list to try, but I have not attempted that yet. Marking metal is the #1 reason I think that you would want to consider a fiber laser. Adding the ability to mark metal can open up a whole new range of possibilities for profitability within your shop. Most of the metal blanks that you're going to get that will be great for personalization have pretty high margins when you sell them after you've engraved them. Something like a necklace might cost you $2 and you will engrave it for 30 seconds and you can sell it for $25 to $30. These are great items to look into for profit margins if this is something that you're considering adding to your shop. I really believe that there are specific tools that are best for specific jobs. So understanding where a fiber laser might fit into either your current workflow or things that you want to do in the future is really important. The second reason that you might want to consider a fiber laser is speed. These things go fast. The Aurora Lite specifically is a 50-watt fiber laser that goes up to 7,000 millimeters per second. I thought my bolt was fast at 1,000 millimeters per second, but even at that, a gantry system is always going to be slower than a galvo system. So a gantry system like my CO2 lasers has the laser head traveling along rails. So it has to go back and forth and make passes to do engraving and cutting. A galvo system has mirrors that reflect the laser beam onto the surface. This is really cool because you get a live preview of what it's going to do and you can watch how it's going to dance around your material. It's really fun, but it's so much faster because it's just moving against those mirrors, and so it just needs to move in the areas that it's actually engraving. Now, this does limit your size of what you can engrave. The engraving area on the Aurora Lite is about 6 inches by 6 inches, and it can be adjusted using different lenses. The Aurora Lite will allow you to change out the lenses to get different focal distances and to get some wider and smaller areas. But obviously that's much smaller than something that you could do on a gantry laser, which depending on what you have can get really huge. But if you're thinking about engraving smaller items, let's say that you do hat patches on leather or leatherette, a fiber laser might be a great addition because it's going to be significantly faster at 7,000 millimeters per second versus 1,000 millimeters per second. And then additionally, there's more precision there. The bolt is really precise. The standard lens has a dot size of 0.099 millimeters. That's really small. But the Aurora Lite standard lens has a dot size of 0.026 millimeters. So you can get even more precision at a faster speed. This might be a really good reason that you would consider investing in something like the Aurora Lite. Now, the third reason that I really love the Aurora Lite is that it is fully enclosed and ready to vent. One thing that I think about when I'm looking for things to put into my shop is I work in a spare bedroom in the upstairs in my home. I really need to think about safety and ventilation. I need to think about my son walking in and potentially I'm running a laser and he might not have eye protection on if the enclosure wasn't there. I need to make sure that all the fumes are leaving through the window and not being in my home. The Aurora Lite makes that really easy because it's fully enclosed. It has safeties so that it won't even turn on if the door isn't all the way closed. That to me is a really nice feature if safety is one of your concerns, if you're gonna be in a home, if you're gonna be in a shop where people are walking in and out, being able to have that enclosure that you don't have to be concerned about because it's built with the machine, but also still gives you easy access to anything that you might need if you have a wire that you need to change or something that you need to talk about with support. That's a huge win, because you're not trying to build an enclosure or make sure that everyone has safety glasses. You know that you can be safe. And then the fourth reason is really one of the things that I love about all of my machines from Thunder Laser, and that is the build quality and the reliability and then the support that you get from Thunder Laser. It is a very well-built, heavy-duty machine. The entire enclosure is metal, and you can feel really confident that it's durable and it's going to hold up. Additionally, you get the support that comes with Thunder Laser. If you run into any problems, the Thunder Laser team is always really quick to help you. I generally haven't run into many problems with any of my Thunder Lasers, but the few times that I have had a problem, I can get access to someone via email really quickly who will work through my issue with me. Sometimes it's user error, sometimes it's me doing things incorrect in the software, and other times it might be something that I need to replace or have fixed. Every time that I have worked with Thunder Laser on one of these things, we have turned something around really quickly, and I could not be happier with the support that I have. Getting an Aurora Lite gets you both that build quality and that support that you've come to know and love from Thunder Laser. Should you get an Aurora Lite for your shop? Yes, if you're looking to add the capability to mark metal and to do smaller, precise engraving jobs more quickly, this is a great option for you. So there you have it. These are the reasons that I think that the Aurora Lite is a great addition to your small business. I'm really excited about the possibilities that it's opening up for me, and I can't wait to continue to share with you what I'm learning about this machine and how I'm using it in future videos. If you're trying to decide between a fiber laser and a CO2, you're gonna wanna check out this video where I talk about 5 things that my Thunder Laser Bolt does that my Nova 24 and my Glowforge don't.